Well, when I was asked to talk about gratitude with you all today, it took me about 30 minutes to write the first manuscript. The reason why it only took about 30 minutes is because I'm just so full of it. Gratitude, that is. Happy Sunday to you all. It is so good to see you. Kind of strange meeting like this, isn't it? Times are changing and we need to adapt and make it the best life possible in any situation. Don't you agree? You all live in your own world and you alone have to evaluate if how you perceive your life experiences can be changed by you or if you believe it is out of your hands. If you feel that it's out of your hands, don't worry about it. If you believe you can change it, do that. Adapting to changes is difficult for many, and you have to ask yourself what you can do to conduct your life without hurting yourself or others in any given situation. Please ask yourself honestly if you are happy. I mean, truly, deeply happy. If so, you perhaps realized how happiness makes everything seem to be so much easier. Now, how can you add more happiness to your life? To me, the foundation, the source of true happiness is gratitude. I have absolutely no doubt about it. I know gratitude is really the first thought that comes to mind during sickness, loneliness, confinements, and so much negativity in your world. So how can you find gratitude when life is upside down? Let's say you came down with a debilitating illness, or you lost your job, or even a family member. How can you focus on gratitude during such difficult times? What good does it do for you anyway? It doesn't take away what happened to you, does it? Well, it may not take away what happened, but it changes everything. Gratitude will help you to navigate your life in a positive manner. It will surely focus what is good in your life. I would like to share a story with you about a friend of mine. To respect her privacy, I changed her name to Lisa. Lisa is in her late 60s and she has not been able to stand on her feet or use her legs for over 20 years, spending the past 8 years in bed, unable to care for herself. The only parts Lisa can still have control over is her right arm and her head. Lisa has primary progressive MS. She learned about her diagnosis when she was in her 30s, and still she and her husband decided to adopt and raise 4 young girls as their own. Determined to make her life count, she didn't stop living, but kept adapting to the changes in her health as needed. Now, MS is not a terminal illness, but it is one that Lisa will have to live with for the rest of her life. Wanting to know everything about this cruel disease, Lisa has researched it in great depth. So she is aware that her physical condition won't get better, ever. She also knows that her health is consistently declining. She totally relies on her 78-year-old husband to do absolutely everything for her. I visit with Lisa at least 3 times a week, and you would expect that she has good reasons to be angry and in despair, right? Think about it. She is lying in bed every single day. She wears diapers and she can't even turn herself to the side or sit up. She endures tremendous pain, and still she smiles every time somebody enters her room. To me, Lisa is a true hero. Her life is not about coping. Lisa lives her life in bed like this is the only way to live. She accepts outside help with grace and without fuss. She has her days planned and out with tasks she insists to do. Now, you may wonder, what can a bedridden woman with one hand do? You'll be surprised. Lisa does all the household shopping online. She purchases all the presents for her loved ones. She is an avid researcher and shares her findings with her friends. She keeps in touch with her family, even though the family doesn't come around much anymore. She keeps tracks of her husband's to-do list. Lisa is also planning the meals. And though her husband does all the cooking, she still considers the kitchen hers. Kindle is keeping her passion for reading alive and helps her to escape into different worlds. She's a great inspiration to a circle of friends who all admire her. To me, she is family. We talked about gratitude the other day, and when I asked her if she still has gratitude, her response humbled me deeply. She said, "Brig, I have made peace with who I am and that I'm here depending on my husband catering to my every need. I'm so grateful for having me loyal and strong by my side, still showing me so much love. I know of men who would have run a long time ago. My husband, he truly loves me without conditions, and that is my major reason to be grateful for every single day." Not many people experience that kind of love and devotion. He never makes me feel I'm a burden to him. Oh, and I'm truly grateful for still being able to read, even though my eyes are getting worse. I'm grateful for the possibility to having cataract surgery, promising better eyesight, and with that the ability to keep communicating with everybody, to continue reading and researching. I am also grateful I don't have to live the life of my children because they are not aware of gratitude. They don't know about its power. They are not happy. I'm grateful for loyal friends hanging out for me. And I am grateful for the flowers you bring me throughout the entire summer. You always bring the outside in, and sometimes the inside out, in many ways. Still in disbelief, I had to ask, "But what about your feet? You have not been able to stand on your feet for so many years. How can you be happy?" I can't even imagine that. She just smiled at me and said, "You know, when I want to dance, I close my eyes and I dance. I let you know I'm a darn good dancer. When I want to hike, I look at the beautiful pictures you share and imagine to hike with you because you kept going and never gave up. I also don't get blisters on my feet when you do the walking for me. She grinned at me. Brig, in my dreams, I have no limitations. And if I want to walk, I do it in my dreams. I do a lot of living in my dreams. Listen, my kids, they don't leave the house to walk in nature, though they could. They have everything except awareness of gratitude. I feel so sorry for them. I feel sorry for all the people who are unaware of the importance of gratitude. Think about it. Without gratitude, I would be a sick and bitter person in despair for all the things I can't do, don't have, and cannot change. After a long moment of silence, I still could not stop myself from asking her, but what about your husband? What about when he can no longer care for you? She looked at me for some time before she responded. I cannot use my good time to think about what may or may not come. In any situation, but especially mine, living in the moment is mandatory. If not, I just would feel sorry for myself and not be able to see all the good things I do have. What kind of life would that be? If I have to imagine anything, I want to imagine something good. That does not mean that I never feel sad or in despair. Believe me, I have my moments. I just decided not to live in them. I decided not to live in sadness. Brig, the only thing I can control and change in my life is my attitude. And I chose an attitude of gratitude. Can you imagine this woman feeling sorry for someone with all body parts fully functioning? How does that make you feel? Do you know anybody like her? She is such a great inspiration. I hope the story of Lisa is thought-provoking to you. Now, I cannot forget to acknowledge another hero in this story, Lisa's husband. He takes care of absolutely everything his wife needs. He maintains a garden, does the canning and the cooking and the cleaning. He takes care of their pets. They had accepted 4 stray dogs into their lives. He also manages their large property and volunteers at the food bank. He never complains much at all. His focus is also on gratitude. Gratitude for having the love of his life still around and the opportunity of making her comfortable and happy as he can. Being around people like that is such a great honor and inspiration to me. I am truly blessed knowing them. So, how could you practice more gratitude in your life? Gratitude is a matter of focus. Where focus goes, energy flows. You could choose to focus on sad parts in your life, and it will surely deepen the experience of despair. Or you choose to focus on what is good in your life, and with practice, you will reveal more and more reasons to be grateful for everything in your life. Though gratitude doesn't take away the sad parts, it will give you the strength needed to deal and overcome them with a positive mindset. Think about it for a moment. How do you start your day? Do you turn on the news and to hear about the latest disasters? Or do you open your newspaper to have your morning coffee with? Another option is to focus on something positive or inspirational the moment you get up. My first words when I open my eyes are thank you. Thank you for a restful night, and thank you for this new day. Your focus clearly is your choice, and you could continue feeding into despair for what you don't have, or feeding into gratitude for what you do have. Focus on what you can do instead of what you think you can't. If you are really interested in turning your life into a truly happy life, start by cultivating an attitude of gratitude for everything you experience. Write a gratitude diary, collecting everything you possibly can be grateful for. Talk about your gratitude with other people. See what you can do to give others reasons to be grateful. Teach your children and grandchildren an attitude of gratitude by example. Come on, you all, come on. Let's start a different type of pandemic. Let's start it together, a pandemic called happiness, triggered by a virus called gratitude. Let's get all infected. Share your gratitude with everyone. Don't wait for Thanksgiving. Start now and do it every day. Make gratitude a habit. No, make it your lifestyle. Now, some of you might think that my talk about gratitude is just an idealistic mumbo jumbo of happiness, blah, blah, blah. You all have the right to your own opinion. However, I let you know, gratitude is not even about happiness, though happiness is an unavoidable, wonderful side effect. Gratitude is about shifting your life into the right direction by acknowledging what you can be thankful for in life. Let's just do that again. Gratitude is about shifting your life into the right direction by acknowledging what you can be thankful for in life. Understanding this concept will give you so much power and awareness on how to create the best life for yourself. I would like to inspire you to do your own research and find scientific proof how gratitude can affect your mental, emotional, physical, and social health. Check out articles about gratitude. Can you read this? Check out articles about gratitudes on psychologycom. Or find your own resources. There's an abundance of scientific proof for those who need it. happierhuman.com offers a free 90-day gratitude diary. No matter what you believe in, The positive effects of gratitude are facts. I can personally vouch for that. Let me introduce Ryan Fehr, spelled F-E-H-R, an associate professor of management and also a world-renowned expert on gratitude. During a difficult time, gratitude is more important than ever, he says. Research shows that gratitude can help us cope with traumatic events, regulate our negative emotions, and improve our well-being. More importantly, gratitude can have a positive effect on our friends and family. It's a small way to have a meaningful impact. Fehr also recommends 5 steps that you can take to cultivate gratitude, and you may want to write that down. Step 1, put your gratitude on paper. Write down the names of 3 people or things in life you are grateful for and why. My recommendation, do this every day. Step 2, have a gratitude conversation. Have a conversation with a friend, family member, or co-worker to share what you are most grateful for. My recommendation, do this often. Step 3, tell someone you appreciate them. Identify a specific person in your life and tell them why you are grateful for them. My recommendation, do this often. Step 4, pay it forward. Find a way to show your gratitude to someone in your life by helping them in some small way. It could be also a stranger. My recommendation, do not judge. Step 5, reflect and repeat. Take a few moments to reflect on how your gratitude exercises went and commit to at least one act of gratitude every day. My recommendation, do this every day or night. I practice gratitude for years now, and my life has changed considerably for the better. I live a happy, vibrant, and creative life without letting negativity or even physical pain change my attitude of gratitude. I live a humble lifestyle, and I'm not needy for anything. My gratitude practices have given me a series of awareness that enhanced my life and allowed me in the end to be grateful for absolutely everything. Feel free to follow my page on Facebook, where I share 365 days of gratitude since January. If you do so, please realize that these are my gratitudes, my thoughts, and my truth. It really doesn't matter to me if you agree or not. Reading them might inspire you, though. Focusing on gratitude has helped me to let go of past experiences that no longer serve me well. Gratitude helped me to forgive my abusers and freed my mind from lingering on things I cannot change. And if you don't want to believe that you could find benefits of gratitude like other people did, why not trying it out for yourself? It cannot hurt. It doesn't cost a penny. And it's time well spent. Experience firsthand how practicing gratitude will affect your life and that of others around you. Commit to practice your gratitude daily for at least 3 months, like taking rounds of vitamins for the mind, and see your life change for the better. Be genuine about your gratitudes. Make it your passion. Start and end your day, every day, with gratitude. Thank you so much for allowing me to share with you today.